Welcome to SDH's coverage of everything going on USL Championship. It is backward, forward, week at a time. We'll go back over the last 7 days, get you ready for the next 7 days. We've got news, matches of the week, all the material you need to keep you prepped and prepared for activity in the second division in the United States. All right, let's get into the week that was in USL Championship, since we are officially a no-dilly, no-dally zone. Get you into the match of the week as well. When it came to the last weekend and the last days of August, literally it was everybody line up on Saturday. There'll be a test in a bit. Early match at Pioneer, Oakland, over New Mexico United 1-0, 1-1. Detroit City and Hartford Athletic tied at Keyworth. At the Mike, same score, Indy 11 in Pittsburgh. South Dade Kia Field at Pit Bull Stadium. The Miami FC gets the win over Monterey Bay. A long time that Miami had not gotten a win on the board, full points at home, with the name change of the home field in Boca Raton on the campus of Florida International University. So that gets us to Wake Med. Match number one of our review of USL Championship. And if you've got a seatbelt, find it. Make sure that you're locked in. Tray tables to their full upright and locked positions. Lou City visiting North Carolina. Dean Linke on the call. Here's your highlights, courtesy of our friends at USL Championship, ESPN Plus, and YouTube.
And here we go, USL Championship. Great to have Louisville City FC.
Yeah, certainly at home, Dean, but their away form nowhere near as good.
Good opportunity here for Louisville City FC. But that shot right there coming from Davila, the man that you featured before we boarded, it was great to get to talk to everybody. Good ball played in by Louisville City FC, back across, and skying it was the sitter right there. Make an excellent point. For some reason, Maldonado looks like he's going to wave off DaCosta. He's not, though. DaCosta's going to finish. And how about North Carolina FC? DaCosta with a wonder goal. Wow.
Just as you were saying, Dean, you had a feeling today that Rodrigo DaCosta was going to score. And boy, were you right. Look what it means to him. Unbelievable free kick. Absolute perfection. Up and over the wall, whips it, pace. No chance for Damian Lass in the goal for Louisville. And the Brazilian boy.
DaCosta into space. Olex Anderson Jr. Lass comes out. A little reckless, still loose. Olex Anderson Jr. out. It is deflected out. Clear off the line. Rafa can't do anything with it. And it's still 1-0 after all of that. Another corner kick coming. Wide open. Tapper in. That easy. When you come out and you don't get it, and you leave Jansen Wilson wide open, that's how you can tie this game up pretty quickly, and that's what's happened. We're tied at 1-1. Congratulations to Louisville City FC. Perez going to take it. Oh! And I think Lass got his hand on it as it bounced up, or it was going in. Another beautiful free kick. And it'll be September. Can you believe it? And then they'll go to the next station. September. Can you believe it? Left side, Ezra Armstrong. Ezra, good weight on it. And how about North Carolina FC? Olex Anderson. Whipped across. Headed first by Rafa. Ezra Armstrong goes off his thigh. Sent back in, and oh, it's in! Deflected goal. And McGuire can't get to it. I think it went off Craig. And it's 2-2. We'll take another look at it. Was it Craig?
Yeah, the captain. trying to get his head on it to keep it out and inadvertently steered it into the...
Still loose, and another sitter. They're going to count it. And it's the second sitter right there for Jansen Wilson that somehow just sneaks through. And there's Jansen Wilson. All of a sudden it got a little bit cloudy, but he's still able. Good ball in the middle. Martin with a chance. Drop back over to DaCosta. DaCosta keeps it low. Bicycle kick from Olex Anderson. I didn't want to say it because I'm starving. It's good food at Alpaca. Corner kick coming. Flicked. Far post. Yes! And how about North Carolina FC? Did Paco Craig get it back? Costa. Look at that. Ezra Armstrong. That might have been a nutmeg. Ezra Armstrong knows how to find Olex Anderson Jr. perhaps better than anybody on the team. Ezra Armstrong now drops it to Olex Anderson Jr. Olex Anderson Jr. trying to find the angle. Oh, my! And how about North Carolina FC? Anderson has two.
From Jordan, number 9, Olex Anderson.
And another assist for Ezra Armstrong. Oh my goodness, are they pointing to the spot just like that? And a yellow card issued to Craig.
No, I think they're giving it to Washington. Now it's gone to Craig. Let's see it again. Oh, yeah. It's not a good tackle. Gets an awful amount of McFadden. Anytime you go to ground as a defender, you're in trouble. And you see McFadden gets the ball first, and it's a crunching tackle from Craig.
Here we go. Wilson Harris has tied it 4-4. Louisville City FC. Penalty kick taken. Penalty kick made. Wilson Harris ties it at 4. Flag stays down. Big opportunity here for Louisville City FC, and they'll finish it. That's what they do. Louisville City FC has scored again. Wilson Harris with back-to-back goals. He's got a brace, and it's 5-4. Louisville City FC on top.
And here it is. Good play. Link-up play with McFadden and Jansen Wilson.
Maldonado. DaCosta has that one saved. It's still loose. Top of the 18. Craig going to try to win it. He does. Back up. Corner kick coming. Loose City FC. Headed by Craig. Shot from distance and in. Just like that. And I believe it's
the hat trick.
Wilson. Yeah. Wilson with a hat trick. Jansen Wilson's got 3 of the 6.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Look at those Lou City fans. They've made the trek down here. Labor Day weekend. Corners have caused problems all day long. Paco Craig's header's not a bad one. Oh, it flicks off the... Is that off the back of Paco Craig? Surely not. I think it is.
Oh, my.
Jake Maguire was onside.
And that is the final whistle. What a game.
I cannot remember the last time we had a 10-goal match to talk about. That was one of them. Keep that one in mind as the season goes. A big win for Lou City, figuratively and literally, on the road at WakeMed. Also at Bern, Rhode Island FC, a 2-0 win over Birmingham Legion. Phoenix Rising at Segra, 1-0 winners over Loudoun United. San Antonio, Charleston Battery, a 1-1 draw at Toyota Field. That gets us to our Western matchup. Vegas Lights, Orange County SC. Here's your highlights once again, courtesy of our friends at the USL Championship, ESPN Plus, and YouTube.
Katerina Koroleva is the referee for this affair. And the opening whistle. Orange County gets the first touch in black and orange. Las Vegas in the whites. Big game in the Western Conference.
Now you get your players higher up the field, the ability to express themselves. And for Las Vegas, just clean on the ball. You want to play this game at your speed.
Zhao, solid step over, whips the cross, looping header, goes over the top. Colin Shuttler remains in goal for this Orange County team.
So just put the ball in the mixer, go win your battle. We tried on training, but wouldn't execute enough. Good ball.
Hagart drives inside as the option wide, plays Jamison, cuts it through. Ball popped out to Zubak, blasted by Hagart. Comes back out to Kasipli. Hangs that in, Zubak brought it down, Zubak! He's back. Orange County has waited over 5 games for a goal. They've got it in 11 minutes.
Fantastic stuff from Orange County. Starts with Hagart, the patience to let Jamison come around the corner. Top priority there is to make your defender engage, but as this ball comes back across, you don't turn off mentally. Fantastic technique from Kasipli, but it's a clever finish from Zubak. Number one, to keep yourself onside is one thing. It's a completely different thing to have that. The caliber of Danny Stone to number one transition into the Western Conference, but he has to understand that it's a great ball.
Ball lobbed in, Zubak. Pulled in by Arosa Reyna.
You've had success, you've been in.
Aligns with Smart. Dunbar continues. Now drives the cross. Hagart is there. Hagart pulls through. Pulls back. Across. Zubak! Orange County is exercising demons. 19th minute. It is 2-0. Both from Zubak.
Top class from Orange County. It starts with the build out of the back, but look how quickly they draw in this Las Vegas light side and they play wide. And now you're asking Dunbar to go 1v1 and express himself. And you talk about confidence, the composure, the patience to let this play develop. And in doing that, Mike, now you afford the players around you to get into more advantageous opportunity. Chris Hagart, experienced player, understands if I continue my run and play wide, now I have every single player in a white jersey getting
through ball, good first touch, push from behind, penalty.
Charlie Adams entered duty, but it's a spacing from Valentin Noel. That subtle movement, he just takes a step to his left. So now that pulls out the secondary defender with him. That opens up a window straight into Corey Bennett's feet. Fantastic first touch as an attacker. Put yourself between you.
Corey Bennett scores! Set Shuttler diving the wrong way. And Las Vegas, as they have all year, resilient, right back in the mix. Totally remade. Now within 2-1. Dunbar. Dunbar lashing. Knocked down Arosa Reyna. Noel taps this wide. Flicks inside Noel. Noel went for goal. Shuttler turned it aside. That was beautiful football from Las Vegas. Just ball across. Still nobody there. Through again. Header outside the post from Noel. Just 8 points off a franchise record. You'd have to take about a third of the remaining haul to do so. This drops in really kindly. In behind Shuttler. It didn't go for Zhao.
The throw off, Joe Zhao.
Zubak. Zubak was looking for a hat trick. Rosarena able to get down. Dunbar leaves a man in his wake. Went for that near post, didn't go. Ngando, good slip ball ahead. Equalizer, Las Vegas. Bennett, 2-2. Brace for Zubak. Bennett responds with a brace of his own. 2-2. Led them to the title. One of the most blistering runs in recent memory last year when Chaplow was relieved. Carlson came in. Chance here. Bennett held by Shuttler. Scott comes high. Sorto. Get that right. You're a hero.
Incredible.
Ball through Ngando, looping header. Shuttler reached up for it.
Ngando does really well. Put enough power on it and bend it right on top of the head. And Joe Zhao understands I don't need to hit it hard.
Service to the top of the area. Oh, what a save, Shuttler. Lifts it over. Slide in, nothing doing, across, and in! How did that sneak inside? And Vaughn Koval, just his second appearance, bags his first Lights goal on the road. And from 2 goals down, Vegas leads. And the San Diego native pulling the Lights out of the doldrums.
Again, just a bit too casual from Orange County. Trying to overcomplicate things. Once this ball comes back across, really well done yet again from Charlie Adams, who's been the best player for the Las Vegas Lights. Peek over his right shoulder, a bit of an awkward deflection from Knockham. But give credit to, it's a credit to Koval. You put the ball in a dangerous area and you get rewarded. Do you think at the last
masterclass, Las Vegas in stoppage time. Orange County does not get a sniff. Las Vegas from 2 goals down accumulate another massive victory away. A 3-2 win over Orange County to continue their climb in the Western Conference.
So we had 10 in the first match of the week. We had 5 in the second match of the week. Vegas Lights a big win over Orange County in the West. So that gets us out of August and into September. And it was literally just the one match on Sunday to get you ready for Friday. September 1st, Switchbacks, 4-1 winners over FC Tulsa. So that sets up the standings and how things are in USL Championship Prinks Performance Standings presented by Prinks Tires. In the East, Lou City, 2 matches in hand on Charleston. They've got a 3-point lead, 56-53. Then Tampa Bay's at 43 points, just kind of hanging out right now in the 3 spot, 5 points clear of Detroit City at 38. Rhode Island is now 5th after all of those draws early in the season, 8-5-13, unbeaten in their last 4. They're at 37 points. Indy 11's at 36. They have lost 2 of 3. They have lost 3 of 5. Legion are at 35 points. They've lost 3 in a row. Loud United's at 34 points. They've hit each column once in the last 3 matches. Below the bar right now, it's Pittsburgh at 32 points. Unbeaten in their last 5, but only 1 win in that stretch for 32 points. North Carolina FC at 30 points. They've lost 2 of 3. Hartford Athletic is unbeaten in 4 of 5. They're at 29 points. The Miami FC gets their 3rd win of the season in their 26th match. 3-21-2 and a goal difference of -37. They are at 11 points. In the West, New Mexico United, 7 points clear at 48 points. Sacramento, 41 points. Roots, unbeaten in 5 at 40. Memphis, 9-0-1. They've hit each column once in their last 3. They're 39. Switchbacks at 38. They've won 2 in a row. They have 1 more win than Vegas, who have 10 wins and 38 points. FC Tulsa has lost 2 of 3. They're in 7th place at 30 points. and the tiebreakers lean their way ahead of Phoenix Rising with identical records and Phoenix having a better goal difference, but the tiebreakers lean Tulsa's way, head-to-head points earned in regular season matches. That takes it to Tulsa over Phoenix right now in the 7 and the 8. Orange County is your 9. They have lost 4 of 5. They finally did score a goal, as you heard in the Match of the Week section of the show. Monterey Bay's at 28 points, 1 less win. San Antonio is at 25 points. They've hit each column once in their last 3. And El Paso, 5, 15, and 5. They have done the same thing. They've hit each column once in their last 3. So that gets you your standings in the USL. So let's get into all of the news and what to watch and where to watch it, all over a very, very busy weekend. Player of the Month nominees, USL Championship Player of the Month nominees for August: Nick Marcanic, Corey Bennett from Vegas Lights, Mamadou Dieng from Hartford Athletic, and Jansen Wilson for Lou City. No real surprise in all of those 4. 6 players to watch from the championship and League One in CONCACAF Nations League, as that is going on right now. And it is very, very cool to see how things have evolved in USL Championship and League One. Players getting call-ups as we go. It's Leland Archer from Charleston for Trinidad and Tobago. Juan Carlos Oberbont from Honduras. Juan Carlos Obregon is for Charlotte Independence. Rico Rosarena from Cuba for Vegas Lights in between the sticks. Jaro Henriquez from El Salvador, and his work with Switchbacks. Nico Cardona from Puerto Rico with the Miami FC, and Christian Ortiz from the Dominican Republic, going from a USL Academy signing to the Rowdies, and now he is getting call-ups for the Dominican Republic. It is, for the list of the full 30, you have Burkina Faso, Congo, Cuba, Curacao, Dominican Republic, 2 from El Salvador, Ethiopia, French Guiana, 2 from Grenada, 1 from Guinea-Bissau, 1 from Haiti, 2 from Honduras, 1 from Jamaica, 1 from Malta, and Yannick Yankum from Lex SC, 3 from Puerto Rico, 2 from Rwanda, 1 from Sierra Leone, 1 from St. Vincent and the Grenadines and Alex Anderson. South Sudan gets 1 with Machop Chol from San Antonio. Trinidad and Tobago has 5 of the 30 in the USL, and the Virgin Islands have Joshua Ramos from South Georgia Tormenta. And they've got a couple that are getting their first call-ups for their countries. Christian Ortiz for the Dominican Republic in Tampa Bay. Obregon for Charlotte for Honduras. Steven Echeverria for Switchbacks for Puerto Rico. So really cool stuff involving call-ups this time around for senior international teams. Monterey Bay's brought back Christian Valeski for a second stint at the club. Monterey Bay looking to shore things up as the run-in is well underway. He had 18 goals, 10 assists across all comps in the prior 2 seasons with Monterey Bay, but he gets the call back for the remainder of this season after performing with the Halifax Wanderers in the Canadian Premier League. It is his second stint with Monterey Bay, the transaction pending league and federation approval. Also on the board, Oakland Roots added veteran midfielder Rafa Baca, and Baca ends up helping out Oakland Roots, or at least that is the hope anyway, that they will help out Oakland Roots, the former Cruz Azul mainstay. After competing for Monterey Bay for a while, he is back pending league and federation approval. So he goes from Monterey Bay to Oakland Roots, and he started his professional career with San Jose, helping the team win the Supporters' Shield in 2012. Then goes to Cruz Azul, 9 years there, and helped them out, spent some time once again with Monterey Bay, and now he is with Oakland for the remainder of the season, once again pending league and federation approval. FC Tulsa has bolstered their attack, adding Matthew Bell on loan from RSL. That news also hitting over the last 7 days. So once again, the first-round selection of the 2024 Super Draft, All-American at Marshall. Now he's going to help out FC Tulsa for the remainder of the 24 season, pending league and federation approval. The number 16 pick in the Super Draft after his career at Marshall, All-America first team, MLS debut, 20 minutes against Portland. And Mario Sanchez is looking forward to seeing how things evolve with Bell as a part of the roster. So we'll keep an eye on all of that activity going forward, and we'll see where we are with Bell trying to keep FC Tulsa north of the playoff bar. Viewing guide for September 4 through 7, and we will do this for both the USL Championship and for League One. Starting things off in the championship on Friday, Lou City and Loud United's on 2 to NA and ESPN+. Golazo Network. What can Miami FC do for an encore? We find out at the Lab, 9 o'clock Eastern Time. Phoenix Rising hosting FC Tulsa late night at the corner of 38th and Washington. That's on ESPN2. Saturday on the Plus, Hartford and Indy, Pittsburgh and Rhode Island, Charleston and Sacramento, North Carolina and Oakland, Colorado Springs, Tampa Bay, El Paso and Detroit City, Monterey Bay, and San Antonio FC. League One, Saturday, all the matchups on the Plus. One Knox hosting Charlotte, Chattanooga hosting Forward Madison, Union Omaha hosting Greenville, Hailstorm hosting Lex SC, Spokane Velocity hosting Central Valley Fuego. So that's your rundown of all of the matches and where to catch all of them. We'll get into your juice boxes for the matches that have the juice boxes coming up, and we will analyze that as well here in the month of September. We mentioned all of the matchups on Friday, and we mentioned all the matchups on Saturday to get you into the weekend and through the weekend. Next matchups are on Wednesday at 8 o'clock at Protective. Tampa Bay plays Birmingham. 8 o'clock at AutoZone. Memphis 901 hosting Hartford Athletic. And it is 8:30 at 10K, FC Tulsa and Vegas Lights. So that gets us into the juice boxes and what to watch for the activity in the championship. So we will catch all the odds and let you know what's going on with juice boxes and so on. Traditionally, with our friends at Odds Portal, it is a composite, roughly 12 or 13 separate purveyors, and they let you know what's going on. So we'll give you the favorites, and if there's anything that to kind of raise the eyebrow on. Friday, Lou City a minus 217 hosting Loudon at a plus 468. New Mexico a minus 526. The Miami FC north of 1,000 to win outright. Phoenix Rising a minus 169 hosting FC Tulsa, who's close to plus 400. On your activity for Saturday, Hartford Athletic, Indy 11, pretty much dead even, within the margin of error in and around plus 150 either side. Draws a plus 245. Pittsburgh a minus 108 hosting Rhode Island at a plus 280. Charleston a minus 139 hosting Sacramento at a plus 326. Your draw option is a plus 269. North Carolina minus 143 hosting Roots at plus 3.25. Colorado Springs, an underdog at home to Tampa Bay at a plus 162. Tampa Bay a plus 139. Your draws a plus 246. El Paso a plus 127 hosting Detroit City at a plus 195. And Monterey Bay and San Antonio. That one also is within the margin of error at a plus 157. So interesting matchups along the way for activity in USL Championship over the next 7 days. Once again, there's 3 matches on your 3 matches in the midweek. Next week, you got to keep an eye on those. USLChampionship.com is where you can pick up all the information that you need on a daily basis. Also follow along on social media on the 280-character app, on the Facebook, and on the IG, the Instagram, or the IG, the Instagram, or the Gram. Either one of those 3 on social media, and you can keep an eye on everything going on in USL Championship. Had a bit of a brain lock trying to remember the nickname for the Instagram. We mentioned Save of the Week contenders once again. You can vote on Goal of the Week and Save of the Week, and do that Monday through Thursday or Tuesday through Friday. You do that by going to USLChampionship.com and voting for it. This week it was a choice among Renan Ribeiro from Hartford, Carlos Saldana from Detroit City, Matt Van Oekel for Save of the Week for Birmingham Legion, and Brandon Gongora for San Antonio FC. So it was Ribeiro, Saldana, Van Oekel, Gongora for Save of the Week, and it is looking like Brandon Gongora is running away with it at 81%. Remember, you can vote at USLChampionship.com for Save of the Week Tuesday through Friday, and Goal of the Week is Monday through Thursday every single week. But that was your Save of the Week contenders for 26. Also on the board, your championship power rankings for Week 26, and then the Goal of the Week, since we mentioned Save of the Week. Goal of the Week contenders this past week where once again, Monday through Thursday is where you vote. Rodrigo DaCosta, North Carolina FC. You heard that goal with Dean Linke. Danny Griffin from Pittsburgh, Romario Williams from Indy 11, Juan David Torres from the Charleston Battery, presented by Select, the official soccer ball of the USL Championship. Power rankings, we mentioned that for Week 26 in USL Championship. And remember, this is power rankings. This is not any kind of like a ranking or anything like that. Lou City's up 2 to number 1. Charleston stayed at number 2, which means New Mexico United had to drop to the 3 spot. Sacramento, Vegas, Rhode Island all stay in lockstep with each other. Oakland up 3 to 10, or from 10 to 7, up 3. Tampa Bay stays at 8. Switchbacks up 4 to number 9. Loudoun down 3 to number 10. Other big movers: Memphis down 3 to 12. North Carolina is down 1. Pittsburgh, Detroit City, and Hartford Athletic stay in place. Indy 11 up 1 to 16. Phoenix Rising up 2, which means FC Tulsa and Legion drop. El Paso Locomotive, San Antonio stay at 20 and 21. Orange County and the Miami FC go up a spot. 126 days after their last victory, the Miami FC got a win, but then they get to head to New Mexico. Monterey Bay down 2 to 24. Once again, that's power rankings. That is not like actual rankings. That is pieced together at the league office. So that's where that information goes. If you are in the market and you want to follow along and catch up with your favorite USL Championship teams, please do so. Because, once again, you get to see the great talent that is there and see what their next steps are in their professional careers. If you are in market, can't make it, follow along on local providers. And then what you can do is continue your support that way and follow along on their social media platforms as well. And then if you are out of market, still want to keep an eye on things, what you do is you follow along on social media, you follow along on your favorite platform, and you catch up with us here at SDH every week, and we let you know what's going on in USL Championship. That is another round of what's going on in USL Championship. The margins are kind of wide at the top spots, but the Chase Group really getting closer. So that's your activity and your itinerary this week when it comes to the USL Championship. I'm just John. Thanks for dropping by, as you always do, to catch up everything with everything going on in USL Championship. Play safe, everybody. Enjoy your games.